Hi guys, welcome back. I hope everything is going well. We're going to talk about one more type of angle, and that's angles inside of a triangle, okay? You'll recall what do all three angles of a triangle add up to be? So when you're looking at a triangle, if we have, one of these angles, angle 1, 2, and 3, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will always equal 180 degrees, okay? You've learned that before. Okay, so you got to keep that 180 degrees in your mind. Okay. Now, once we know 180 degrees, we can find what's called exterior angles of a triangle. So when we have a triangle, okay, we can extend the lines, and then we have what are called these exterior angles. Okay, so we could extend it this way like this, so we could extend this one like this. Okay. You can also extend it going kind of the opposite direction. So you go like here, that would be an exterior angle. Here would be an exterior angle. So there's actually lots and lots of exterior angles on a triangle. But we'll just focus on kind of one at a time. Okay. So if we're looking at this triangle here, I'm trying to figure out what x is. Well, in order to figure out what x is, I kind of need to know what this angle is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, I know that three angles of a triangle must add up to be 180. So 62 plus 61 is equal to 123. And then I'm going to do 180 minus 123 to figure out my question mark. And 180 minus 123 is going to give us 57. So I know that this angle here equals 57 degrees. Well, now I know that this angle is on a straight line, right? Because we know it's a straight line because it's a triangle, and triangles are made up of straight lines, and we know straight lines add up to 180 degrees because they are supplementary to each other. So we're going to do 180 minus 57, which will give us 123 degrees. Now, that's a lot of work, okay? But there's a shortcut. Notice 123, we've seen the number 123 in this problem right here, right? So we have what's called the exterior angle theorem. And what that means is if we have the other two angles of the triangle that are not touching the exterior angle, so this was our exterior angle here, and that was not touching 62 and 61, then all we have to do is add 61 and 62, the other two angles, and we get the exterior angle. So we wouldn't even have to find this 57 here. Okay. Now, obviously, if you are better and you're like, Miss Oz, I would rather find this and then find that one, you can still do that every time. It just might take you a little bit longer. Okay. So again, let's look at this one here. Okay. By exterior angle theorem, I can do 71 plus 53. Whoops, sorry. My 1 became a plus sign too, apparently. Okay. 71 plus 53 is equal to 124. So x equals 124. But again, if you're like, Miss Hawes, 71 plus 53 and get this, and then subtract from 180, and then subtract from 180 again, fine. Okay? You can do that. But it'll be faster if you just add the other two. Again, it cannot be touching this one. If we know this one, then we just subtract from 180 to get the total. Okay? Let's look at this one. So we have some exterior angles of a triangle here. Go ahead, take a guess and see what you come up with. Well, I know that 36 plus 25 plus x all has to equal 180. And you might have done some of this without actually writing the equation down, and that's totally fine. But I'm going to do 36 plus 25 is equal to 61. And then x is equal to 180 minus 61, which would be 119 degrees. Okay? So we know that x is 119 degrees. Okay? Again, remember, looking at pictures, sometimes the pictures aren't drawn to scale, right? You have to assume that what they gave you is true and use that to find the last one. You're not going to be like, well, that looks like it's closer to 90, so I'm going to say it's 90, right? You're actually going to figure it out. All right. Now this one is trying to trick you a little bit. Okay. So notice we have two sides are equal. That's what these little tick marks show, is that this side is the same as this side. And when we have a triangle with two sides that are exactly the same, we call that an isosceles triangle. Okay. And what we know in geometry is if this angle is x and it's across from this side, then the angle across from this side is the same value. Okay. So again, isosceles triangles, whatever their base is, or the angles across from the equal sides, those angles will equal. So this angle will not equal the x, but we could still figure it out. So now, based on exterior angle theorem, I know that this piece plus this piece has to equal this piece. So x plus x has to equal 95. Okay, so we'll have 2x, whoops, equals 95. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X will equal, I'm going to do it in my calculator because my brain is just a little fried today, 47.5 degrees for each value of x. So this angle right here is 47.5 along with the other angle. Okay. Now, like if they gave me an isosceles triangle and told me this angle was 55, then this angle must also be 55. So sometimes they'll give you the angle measure and they'll want you to find the exterior angle, but you'll need one of the other angles. Okay? So just remember, isosceles triangle, two sides are the same, so two angles must also be the same. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.